Hey, welcome back to my channel. I really hate saying that, it really feels... Hi guys, welcome back to my channel! So I've decided to start doing YouTube again. I figured what way to reintroduce myself back into the online sphere than to jump on the zeitgeist that hangs really close to my heart. Emo and scene is back. Everybody is an emo and a scene kid again. It's everything I ever wanted when I was 13 to 16 onwards. And I was actually in school when the scene first popped off. Just to tell you how decrepit I actually am. I'm drinking matcha, by the way. Oh, that's not mixed right. Yeah, so I used to be a scene kid. I used to suffer in high school. At the behest of my peers, and I used to look like this. I'll put it up on screen. I looked like this, and I looked like that, and this. That's just my credentials. I think I have a lot of them. I was clearly a scene kid. Pretty hot, right? Well, it shouldn't be. I was a minor, go to jail. So I figured it would be really fun if I changed myself back into the scene kid I used to be. Although, you know, a fraction of my former glory, because I was pretty fucking scene. I should have been famous, actually. I never got there, though, so...
Shut the fuck up. You thought you ate that?
First things first, I figure I have to straighten my hair. That is rule number one, being a scene kid. I was up at 6 in the morning, straightening the fuck out of my hair until it looked like absolute garbage and everything was sticking up all over the place, so let's do that again, shall we? And I'm also dealing with this fucking mop here. Pay no attention to my roots. God makes every alt person blonde so that they look bald. But I have a lot of straightening to do, and it's also gonna look kind of weird anyway because there's like the scene kids had a lot of layers going on. They knew what was happening, and I don't really have that now.
A few moments later.
This might not look that weird to you, but to me this is... Okay, Avril, come through. I don't know, I really don't like straight hair anymore. Like I said, getting up at 6 in the morning and straightening it every single day before school. I feel like it could tell. I feel like the second my hair touched the straighteners, it had some 1,000 yard stare flashback. It knows what's coming. It knows the backcombing's coming after that, so buckle up, baby. Anyway, I think I will do the makeup first, before I further abuse my hair. So, the makeup, fuck me. I do not have any kind of for real replica that I can actually do for what I used to do for my makeup, because it used to be the whitest of white, china white.
Geisha white.
And like, I'm pretty pale, but like, it was not... Twilight really deluded me. I was head deep in the delulu of, I want to be porcelain white. And it actually looks like I'm porcelain white. It doesn't look cakey whatsoever. It did. Now I have slightly more upscale makeup. It is still pale. I've had this for about like 8 years. I'm not like a beauty blogger. I'm not gonna be like, ugh, and it is like down to the T, about to fucking run out. So we'll do what we can with that. The thing about eyebrows is that the scene fringe was all encompassing and it didn't let you see what the eyebrows really looked like. Fucking let me try that again. You couldn't guess what anyone's eyebrows looked like because you couldn't see them under all the hair. I guess like back then it was just kind of thin. It was thin eyebrows was the sort of the thing. So like I'll try my best. I don't have very thick eyebrows anyway, so this is not going to be a huge stretch at least. There we go. So as for some scene kid origins, I never had a MySpace or anything like that. I was actually a little bit too young for that. I kind of just missed the boat with MySpace stuff. I had a Bebo though. Bebo was all powerful when I was a little baby child. I don't know if anyone had Bebo that might be watching this, but basically it was similar to MySpace, but according to people that I know that had MySpace, not as good. I think you could put a song on it like MySpace, I can't really remember, but you could put things on a wall, you had top friends. That caused so many fucking wars in my time. When I was a little scene baby, I had a core group of friends. I won't show their faces, but They meant the world to me, and they were actually massive cows. Or well, two of them were. One of them was really nice that I'd still have time for to do. But it was just all very teenage. It was all very swept up in the culture of things. So let me take you back initially. Like, emo came before scene, and when emo came out, I kind of considered myself emo. I never told anyone I did though, but like, I did. I remember the very first thing I looked up on YouTube was emo boys kissing, which should tell you a lot about where I am now. Or does it? I'm not sure actually what I was trying to get at with that. I'm pretty gay though. If I can try and recall what bands it was things like Bring Me the Horizon, Escape the Fate, Taking Back Sundays, kind of, they were before the scene stuff came in, but I do remember listening to them a lot. Oh my god, Hollywood Undead. The fucking feminism leaving my body whenever I heard those first few riffs. Just the medic droid. For sure maybe, for sure not, for sure F, for sure bomb. That had a hold on my fucking soul. They still have a contract to my spirit and body, I think. Although I hate to admit it, Black Veil Brides and Asking Alexandria was also a big part of the culture, I think. I never really liked those though, and it was mostly because I didn't like the people who liked them. I was a little bit of a poser when it came to screamo music. I never loved it, to be honest, and everybody that I knew did, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna be out of friends if I don't fucking pick up this awful music scene. I remember the first time I went to Bring Me the Horizon, I went in the crowd for like 2 seconds and got my new extensions ripped out of my head, and it just really fortified that I wasn't all about the screamo music. But I digress. I've done like cat wings my whole life. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, although it is kind of getting broken now because my face is slowly melting because, like I said, I am a Methuselah. It isn't working as well on my eyelids anymore, so I've had to do bat wings now instead of cat wings, so we out here. Scene names were also a thing. For some fucking reason, don't ask me why, it had to be an alliteration name. Or well, it was better if it was. So like, you'd be like Sally Suicide or Anita Aesthetic, David Dobrik. No, I'm just kidding. Mine was April Arson. And then I later changed it to April Arsefuck because comedy. We had that as our sort of like social media names on Bebo, that my name was April Arsefuck for a while. I'm so well adjusted. I was fortunately given a kind of long rope to hang myself with in terms of what I could do with my hair when I was a teenager. I couldn't dye it black though, that was the one rule. I was not allowed to dye it black, to my chagrin, because I really wanted black hair, but I went the other way and I was like, well, if I can't have black hair, I'm gonna go super light. So I was bleach blonde for centuries. I recall a thing that gripped my body and soul was raccoon tails. That was something I wanted so badly when I first became a scene kid. I should maybe like try and do it with like a bit of mascara or something. We'll see what happens. Anything could happen. The night could take us anywhere tonight. This is a nightmare. At one point as well, because obviously getting your hair done blonde all the time is expensive, and I never had any money because I was a teenager. I had my roots coming in something awful, and I decided what would look, you know, punk rock and wouldn't require me spending £70 to go get fucking foils put on. So I just like dumped Stargazer dye, which I'm sure all the alt kids will be familiar with, onto the top of my head, like a big red egg had just been dropped on my skull, and that was what I went with, and I was just like, it looks great. And when I look back at it now, I'm just like, I went on fucking X Games mode for deciding to be alternative around that time, because I was in high school, and anyone who's ever been to high school, especially anyone who's ever been alternative or goth in high school, will know fine well exactly what kind of fucking experience that is. For anyone that might not know, in the UK we have these things called chavs, in Scotland we call them Neds. They are kind of the worst. I also like, ironically kind of love them now though, because it's like a dead subculture, and who got the last laugh, because Cena's coming back and chavs are dead, so you know. I remember there was this girl, I think like maybe 2 years older than me, and like I like danced in the streets the day she finished high school because I hated her so much, because she found out what the word emo was, and ever since then she realised emo rhymes with Nemo. So every time she saw my group of friends, she'd be like, Nemos! It's the Nemos! It's the Nemos! Inshallah they find him. She would not shut the fuck up about this fucking joke that she made up that she thought was so funny. And I hated her. I wish her the worst.
She just doesn't have the vernacular that she thinks she possesses.
She was a top tier female Ned. I really should have taped this. This is so messy, but you know what? It wouldn't have looked good back then. It's not gonna look good now. Really, if anything, I'm being consistent, so. It's The Grudge. If I can't get the makeup at least accurate, I definitely can't get the outfit accurate because the things I used to wear as a scene kid. I remember I used to have these neon fucking blue trousers, skinny jeans of course, and I loved them so much. They had this black leopard print on them and they were, like I said, like neon blue, and I wore them with everything. Okay. We move. You know what? I was just about to say I'm starting to like it, then I saw it in the camera. Okay. Eyeliner time. Oh, God help me. The eyeshadow's doing a lot of heavy lifting for the liner here, I think. I can't believe my return to YouTube's a fucking makeup video. This is like the last thing I'd ever imagined myself doing, like a couple months ago. Oh yeah, there we go. A big fat wing. We fat wangin'.
What?
This is so bad. I am gonna go put on mascara. I'm sure you know what that looks like. I can't believe I'm about to do this to my hair. Oh God, okay, so quintessential thing to be... That's terrifying. What is it with people with blue eyes? What I need to do is I need to start right back here and really get that side part on the go. Oh shit. This makes, to be fair, this makes me look like I am 16 years old. Maybe I should start doing this. The fringe will hide all the wrinkles. See, the problem is I look like a poser scene kid because there'd be people that wouldn't commit to doing like the choppy cut, you know, like they wouldn't get the layers. They would just do this shit and move their fringe across their eye. See when you can see the gap here? Oh, that used to piss me off so much because I was a gold star scene kid and I had the fingers of hair. It would look way better, but this is just like pathetic. But you know, I'm not gonna cut my hair just to do the fringe right. Okay, I gotta pin this shit. Are we thinking star? I think star. Oh. That's such a familiar smell. Although I used Elnet when I was a little scene kid. Not the high-end Silvicrin. What is this? Like comb over shit that's going on. That's essentially what it is. It's a comb over. Okay, let's move her out of the way. There we go. Alright, time to back comb it. I can't believe I'm doing this. It's like April Arsefuck is reborn. I need to show someone this. I'm gonna FaceTime Alice. Oh, actually, should I change my top? I'm gonna find the dumbest t-shirt I have or something. It's cats.
Oh my God.
RAWR. That means I love you in dinosaur.
Oh my God, look at your hair.
Don't talk to me about my hair. But yeah.
Literally committed to go get a razor and like...
Absolutely not doing that.
That looks good though, pal. Oh my God.
I'm gonna go listen to Medic Droid now, okay. So, there we go. Gave you a little insight into my scene days. So yeah. Hope you guys liked the video. I hope you had fun at my expense. Please like and subscribe and I will do more insanely stupid shit like this. Okay, bye.